Hello there, Instagram family. It's Ralph again with some other mortgage real estate funding thoughts. I'm in the car again. I tend to be in the car a lot, coming back from an initial loan consultation. I much prefer someone comes to the office, or we could even do Zoom. But if you're not Zoomified and you can only do it when you get home from work, I'm happy to come to your home and we can chat about it. I mentioned previously with initial loan consultations, there's a lot of questions that I have to try to get information to start to put together this puzzle of your financial picture and your profile and where you want to go and what you want to do and how you want to do it and where you've been. And inevitably, we start to talk about the costs involved based upon what you think you want to spend, where you want to go. And we do some what-if scenarios and some plan A, plan B, plan C. So, when someone sets a budget of how much they want to spend per month or how much they want to purchase for a house, we start to get into down payment, 5% down, 10% down, 20% down, depending upon the programs. And then we have to talk about closing costs. And that is always and can be a very disheartening conversation, because I talk to people about, hey, you want to put down 20%, it'll give you the best options, it'll give you the lowest rates, put down 20%. If you want a $500,000 house, you're putting down $100,000, you've got those funds put aside, but then you're going to have closing costs of probably another $15,000 to $20,000. And people are like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm going to write a check for $100,000 and then I have to give you another check for $20,000? I don't understand. What are closing costs and why do I have to pay them? And that, that's the topic for today. So closing costs are all of the fees that are associated with purchasing a house and getting a loan, right? And they sort of stack up, right? They're loan origination fees, right? In order for us to put together the funds and the administration necessary to give you money, we need to make some money. It costs some money. Then when you are in the process of putting together what you need, money needs to go into escrow. Okay, and escrow is a whole nother thing, but that's where your money sits until everything is executed, and there are escrow fees. You're going to have to do a home inspection when you're investigating a house. You have to pay for that. Eventually, you're going to need to do an appraisal once you go into contract to see if the house is actually worth what you have agreed to pay for it. You definitely want to do that. You have to pay for that, right? There's title insurance, title fees. You need to make sure that your home is, the people who are selling your home actually have the right to sell your home and they actually own it. Okay, and you need attorneys to do this stuff. In the state of New York, you got to have attorneys. There are attorney fees, right? And then there's registration fees or filing fees. When you're in Nassau County, typically it's 0.8%. If you're in Manhattan, if you're in Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, it's 1.8%. All right? So these are all the things, I'm sorry, but it's got to get done. But that said, that aside, we still can make the impossible. What you think is impossible, we can make it possible and show you how to get it done at Hartford Funding.